I'm at the NAMM show 2020. I'm going to literally walk through the show today, go through everything and show you exactly what I think is interesting, unique, impressive, and maybe even just something you must have. Let's get this done. Okay, first thing for the NAMM show 2020 that we want to check out is the new Epiphones by Gibson. We complained and they listened. They've improved the headstocks that cosmetically a lot of you guys didn't like. Added features that a lot of us would love to see. Love the new colors. These new metallic finishes are great. It's a little way to get something a little modern on the guitar. What I really like about it is these are all tops. Look at this. You got this burgundy color, but on a top. The white, but like I said, with black backgrounds or black insides. Metallic black, which is kind of subtle, comes out. Really cool. Some satin finish guitars. I love this green with P90s on this SG. So I'm going to say this is definitely a hit for the show. Check this pick out. This is a thumb pick on a spring. Look at that. So you know how you have different sizes? This one has a spring. So as you put your thumb in there, look at that. It just fits perfectly. It's like $6. It's fantastic.
What we have here is a PETG guitar, which is acrylic and partly carbonate. The same material you would make a baby bottle out of. It's food grade. It has a clear oil and a dyed just water in there, creating a really cool visual effect. And the resonance and sustain is incredible. You will be shocked.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding one bit.
So tone wood, now we have tone liquid.
All I gotta say is play it.
So they're different colors. Are they all the same things?
They are different models. We have a basic model, which is standard tuners or standard humbuckers and hardtail bridge, no trim. That's $499. Middle of the road, which is called our Elite Series. It has locking tuners. They're same our standard pickups, but you get them in different versions with zebra and different things, and the trim. That one's $899. Then we have a premium series with Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates humbuckers, the Babbitt's full contact trim, Godo staggered locking tuners. The best of the best. Those are $14.99.
I have a strange question.
Yep.
So are they refillable? Because I'm noticing these jars here. Can I change colors?
You have an expansion plug right here on the end of it. Phillips head screwdriver. Pop that out, dump it. We sell fluids, the colors, the oils, any combination you want. You can refill it in 5 minutes.
All right, guys, this is Brian Guitars. I'm at the Tajima booth. First, I want to start with what's new this year that I'm excited about. Fan fret guitars made in Brazil. 6, 7, and 8 string guitars. They're a Spanish cedar bodies. They have these beautiful tops. And something that's really cool is these are in the $800 range. And again, made in Brazil. Loving this, right? Cool design. I know a lot of you guys that love the fan frets are gonna dig this. The necks are super thin and comfortable. That's the most important thing. They got the necks right. I really dig their headstock. Definitely out there. I love the shape. But a lot of you guys want something more affordable. These are some made in China ones, and these ones, like these Strat style ones, $199. About $250 if you want to go with the Jazzmaster one. And let me tell you, you can't tell from the picture, but they nailed Fiesta Red. It looks like Campbell's soup. It's fantastic. Bass players, they got you covered as well too. Very cool. And of course, something I wasn't even aware of, they do acoustics, and very nice ones, I might add. We're at the Ibanez booth. Okay, so here are some ones I'm super excited about. Yvette Young has her signature model, and this guitar looks like it's lime candy, but it is lime heavy flake. Look at that. Just absolutely sick. A great guitar. I'm at the Abasi booth, and I just want to show you guys some of the new Abasi guitars. These are going to be made in Japan. Fantastic. Of course, you guys know I love this gold one. It's amazing. The pink one is just crazy, but definitely we're seeing the pink over and over again at the show. And it's really cool to see that these guitars are finally out. I think this is going to be a big deal. It's a launch that a lot of us have been waiting for. Hey guys, I'm at Lizard Spit with Chris, the owner of Lizard Spit. As you guys know, I like the product. I talk about it a lot. He's got a new product. It's the Ultimate Fret Polishing System, and he's going to give us a little, to explain it to us.
Absolutely, I'd love to. And so I'm going to show you exactly what this kit does. You get 2 different fretguard sizes. You get a pack of 24 polish pads, which has the metal polish from our cymbal polish, and that's exactly what it does. So what's nice about that is that when you take your strings off, your frets are going to look like this right here. But after you're done, they're going to look like that. And it's going to save you a lot of money. You may not want to change out your guitar because it's going to play amazing.
So I'm at the Traveler booth, and I'd like to point out these guitars. This is definitely if you're trying to channel your inner Steve Vai on the go. Not only do they have the Steve Vai looking guitars, they have the RG like 550 guitars. As far as I know, these aren't licensed. In fact, you can see little subtleties like they put the triangles upside down. But licensed or not, they're definitely cool. Although price point at $750 for a travel guitar is a little tough, but definitely cool. Something cool this year is from Rockstand. Check this out. A new line of guitar stands, Rose. And what's interesting is they're modular, so you can have acoustics, different trays, like the tray over here is for acoustics. You can flip them. They'll fit V's and other size instruments, odd-shaped ones. They're on risers, and they have wheels. That may not sound like a big deal, but a lot of you guys that have basements and stuff, if you're worried about maybe flooding, there you go. That'll help you for sure. And then last we have the Rockboard accessories. Something I want to show you guys real quick. Here is something that's really different. These little white caps, what they're for is if you guys have those pedals with those bright LED lights that are burning your retinas out, you can buy those, a little bag of those, stick them over, and it dulls the light, and they have different sizes. All right, so I'm at the GraphTech booth, and new this year is the new bass ratio tuners. A little love for the bass players. I love the ratio tuners, as you guys know. I have them in many of my guitars, and the idea that they're now offering that to bass players is fantastic. The Soldano SLO30 right here. It's a 30-watt head. Now keep in mind, they have the 100, the SLO 100. A couple changes real fast. They fixed the noise floor by go ahead and putting DC heaters on the tube sockets. They also moved the effects loop to post EQ, in other words, put it after the EQ. But then they added the 30-watt head. Now, some of you guys remember the Hot Rod 25. This is like that, but more traditional, like the SLO 100 with the it has the depth switch, and then they added the other, or depth knob, sorry, and a couple other switches. Plus, as you guys know, they did something. They did 212 slant cabinets. You know those are my favorite. Okay, so with Synergy, check this out. We got a couple things going on. We got a couple modules coming. Obviously, Steve Vai modules coming earlier this year, mid this year. You have a Powerball by Engel coming this year. You have 2 Bogner modules coming this year, and you have 2 Fryet modules coming this year from Synergy. For Friedman, we have a couple exciting things. Also a 212 cabinet. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of these 212 cabinets. But also a new amp called the Twin Sister. Now, if it looks like a Dirty Shirley, it's because it is a Dirty Shirley, but it's a Twin Sister. It's 2 channels, 2 totally independent channels with 2 EQ stacks, the whole 9 yards. Presence controls, 50 watts, very, very cool. Now, next that's new at the show is, of course, something you're gonna notice right here. It's the Keeley amp, and that is just sick. Another cool product was the Line 6 Pod Go. It's about $450 street price, so it's a lot less money than the Helix. It doesn't have the features the Helix has, but it's also made to be less confusing and easier for the average player to figure out. That is awesome. Dave the Snake Sabu's Kramer. That's gonna be an awesome guitar for the year. And of course, some of you guys, some of this Kramer eye candy for you. Look at that. Now we're at the Floyd Rose booth, and I know what you're thinking, we're gonna look at bridges, but you guys probably seen some of this. They have a new guitar this year. And what's going on? Now, a lot of you guys remember when they made that headstock that you could hang with a nail. It was missing in the center. As you can see on this one, they gave it the drawing, but it is solid. So it's not that hollowed out headstock. Got normal strings, not like the speed loaders, but what they added is a new feature. Okay, so what it is you can see, if you look from the side, they added a ramp. They kind of built up the side of the guitar so that your pick can't go deep into the string. Let's do it from this side as well. And you can see. And the idea is You play super, super fast. You could shred, and if you do it wrong, you're going to scratch up your guitar. But more importantly, you're going to play fast and shreddy. I'm very excited about this one in particular. I used to have a Fireball. I loved it. It was just really big, heavy, 100 watts. They came out with the Fireball 25. It has a built-in noise gate. Pretty much all the features of the big brother, but much smaller package. The other thing they're coming out with that's new is you have the Iron Ball. And smaller form factor. It's actually got programmable, I think, IRs and a DI out. And then for those of you that want to try Ingle or looking for a small solution, there's the Powerball pedal from Ingle. So if you guys haven't heard, Frameless Warwick is now the distributor of Sadowski, and there's going to be a Sadowski line of basses. You can see these are all sold out, which is very impressive. And then of course there's Masterbuilt, something you guys have never seen from Sadowski, or not very rare. Sadowski's never been a crazy let's do this exotic woods and stuff. He's done some of that stuff, of course, but Roger, of course, wanted to let Warwick offer something with him, something unique, and I think this does it. So a lot of you guys are going to be very excited about this. Something that Roger told me that was very exciting, I wanted to just point this out on this one with the ear. He said he doesn't really know why, but he said, but this model always sustains better than the other ones, and he thinks maybe it's because there's more contact with the neck. Something he mentioned, and I thought that was a cool thing. So we're at the Pure S booth. It's the 35th anniversary, and I know you guys are curious to see what they're releasing this year. Of course, the new S2 594s. You have three. You have a single cut, which is what I have in the core model. You have the double cut right here. And you have the thin line, which is the strangest name, but it just means that it doesn't have a maple cap. It's supposed to be a little thinner, so I'm sure that's the thin line. Yeah, you can tell just from this angle right here. It's thinner than the counterparts. I'll be doing a full review of these, so if you guys are interested, I will put a link to that when I put that video up. We got to talk about the new John Mayers. The John Mayers not only coming in some new colors, a rose color that has a coppery kind of rose color to it. Pinkish copper, it's beautiful, and this beautiful blue, which I really, really, really like. It reminds me of like the color that I think Lexus does on their blue. Maybe Tesla does that. I know they like to do Tesla things. But of course, you're looking at it right now, the maple neck. I know a lot of you are going to have this question, how does it feel? It feels a lot like the Rosewood one. A little more satin feeling is how I kind of feel. I don't know, a little different, but pretty much the same. I like it. If you guys are maple neck guys, you want that. There you go. We are here at the Kiesel Customs guitar booth because I've never seen this before. If you take a look, that's a swirl, but the swirl is clear epoxy on an ash body. I talked to Jeff Kiesel. He said the guitar is actually light. It's not heavy, and this is going to be something they're going to sell. I don't know if it's limited or not, but I don't know how you're not going to love that. I probably stared at it for 30 minutes. I love the Dana Electro booth. As you guys know, I'm a 59 fan. They have new ones with wood, flame top, and regular wood back and fronts, which is cool. Great pedals. They sounded fantastic. I'm super excited to check them out. I'm at the G&L booth. Let's start with this gorgeous guitar right here. And next to it, of course, is a burgundy colored mist. I'll say burgundy mist, metallic, a color I see over and over again on the show. Here are some custom models, as you can see. I'm loving this semi-hollow right there. Again, some cool stains, some fades, custom graphics, something I haven't seen from them before. So there you have it, walking through the booth, checking out cool gear. Now keep in mind, some products are missing from this video because I have longer videos coming, and some I may have missed or even forgotten about, but I'd love to hear what you guys think I missed or what you thought of the ones I put on the list of cool things I've seen. As always, thank you for your time and know your gear.